Now I feel like Skrillex has dabbled in a little bit of drum and bass, especially with his last album. But he's never really gone just full savage, in your face drum and bass, or at least not for a while. So you may be able to see where I'm going with this one. Yeah. So I thought, you know what, today's video is me imagining what Skrillex would sound like if he went full on drum and bass. And I guess I'm just gonna try channel my inner Skrillex sound for this one. So in this Ableton session, I have his track Tears. I've run it through a stems extractor, so I've got roughly kind of, yeah, very loosely stems of it. I reckon this whole track just up at 174 BPM. It needs to happen. I know what tempo it is, I have no idea what key it's in. You know, I've never seen Mixed in Key pull a 100% one before. But, oh, it's 99, but yeah. Yeah, what do you think about the drop? Yeah, 67, that's more like it. Alright, so 140 BPM, F minor. Yes, let's get it. So first things first, if I'm pushing up the tempo, I want all the stems to conform to that tempo. Select them all, warp, complex. 174. That sounds funky. See the pulse? Oh man, this is gonna be sick. I reckon that's a solid start. I'm gonna introduce new audio tracks, intro, maybe a little bit of a radio kind of sound to it. I'm gonna have to make my own reese bass. This has got too many ducks. Alright, Serum, let's get going with this. I doubt it's just a... Literally just replaced the bass. Great start. Oh shit. A little bit of a shaker, camel and crooked drum thing in the background. Alright, let's get some drums, turn this into actual drum bass. I'm trying not to overlap between what I would personally think fits and what I think Skrillex would do. I'll do both. What I am a fan of doing recently, particularly with drums, is take a hi-hat like that, zoom in. Okay, we're gonna do the 16th, so it should technically be there, yeah. Fade into the start, we can do a fade out as well. And then getting like the tail end and doing a sharper fade out. So there's some variation between the first and the second. And then, so it's kind of like a shaker pattern almost. And then EQing pretty much all of the low end off it, and all of the mids. Kind of already done. So get some subtle variation in those hi-hats instead of the just the same sound over and over again, same velocity, same kind of pattern. Then making it wide. I reckon we use that as a fundamental and then add some of our own drums. We could low pass this in. I reckon that would sound fancy. Just the most disgusting reese bass you've ever heard in the background, doing some mad pitch to your wee wee. Don't want that there. Oh, Spike, that was so fucking... Literally drops the brakes and cymbals. Oh, you know what? the drum and bass guy. Who's that dude that was like, I need to put in a clip here. It's exactly what I'm feeling like right now, but it's just so bad. He's like sequencing some hi-hats in, and then he pitches like one section of it down, and he's like, yeah, they call me the hi-hat god or something like that. That's exactly what I felt like in that moment.
I originally had him like this the whole way. Once I passed my laptop to Pooh, he juiced him up. He like a hi-hat guy.
By the way, if you don't know what I'm doing, I'm just muting this specific sound so they're grayed out. Big fan of this technique. It's not really a technique, just of like muting different parts of your track. If you're not like 100% committed on deleting, so I could just delete that and they'll be gone. If I'm not 100% on that idea, I'm like, oh, I just want to test it out. If it's just not playing, mute. It's still there, the placeholder's still there, but the audio isn't playing. So highly recommend that. The keyboard shortcut is 0, by the way. Some absolute stanky reese bass. I'm feeling square. Fat Rack 1. something like that. And now do we have these drums as maybe parts of it, like I want the break. That's a lot of detune. I'm not sold on that yet. Like part of me's like, yeah, that's the other part's like, that is so out of pitch. It's just the sub bass is just doing whatever. It's not really conforming to a pitch. We can trial it out anyway. We don't have to commit to it. And then maybe like this but reversed. Fuck yeah. Boom. Bada boom. Yeah, there we go. I did this in my recent dubstep series, kind of like having symbols that show like a really strong presence and kind of dictate the flow or the rhythm of the drop. Fucking yeah! I'm kind of... I was gonna EQ them, but I'm not too sure anymore. They kind of sound mean, just rough around the edges like that. I'm gonna have to really tap into all my sound design skills here. Okay, the start of it sounded shit, but the end of it with the reverb blended into this instrument bit so nicely. Or maybe it was the vocal? Yeah, that end bit is nice. So we can accentuate that a little bit more. Messed up pitch bit. Alright, we're gonna revert back to the old drop or the original drop I should say, for the final little chaotic bit. Oh, everything's kind of blended into drums. This may be a problem. Well, there goes that idea. I might have to poach it from, Nice, okay. That's the bit that we wanted there. So messed up. Then that's kind of like a big old beefy bass, which we can go back into our big old beefy bass. This is kind of on the... I definitely feel like I've answered my question at the start. It was like, what is Skrillex like a Hundy's D&B track? I feel like with that, there's borderline noisier-esque parts in it, but I think it's sounding sick. So, time to play it start to finish again. I'm gonna check Ozone on the master. Jesus, that's so nice. Anyways, time to play it start to finish. Hopefully you did enjoy. That was way too much fun. As a side note, if you do want to support the channel, I do make sample and serum packs. I used my sample pack Equilibrium and Cobalt drums constantly throughout this tutorial. So if you want to check that out, links will be in the description. But without further ado, let's crank it. Nope. Put the space there. No. No. That was a fail. Got any automation? No. Okay, I can just drag that. Anyway. Wait. There was no need for that, bro. Okay, alright. Wow, okay.